Hey guys, Adrian Kid Guru here, and first off, I do want to apologize for the voice. My voice is kind of gone. It's been I lost my voice a couple of days ago, and I've been suffering from a cold. I've just been sick all over, so I do apologize for that. Anyhow, today I have a pretty big, and when I mean big, I don't want to understate that, a pretty huge haul for you guys on some unboxings. Not really unboxings per se, but around this time frame, I'm just going to call this the holiday 2014 haul, even though the holidays were before 2014 and New Year's and all of that. But one of the most expensive times for me anyway, it happens to be right before Christmas and after Christmas, and this year was definitely an expensive time frame up to this point. So it's my favorite time of the year, obviously. I went on a vacation 2 weeks to the Philippines. I did tons of shopping while I was out there just to get a kickback and after all the hard work to kind of have a good time. Aside from that, it's just a great place to shop while I'm going there to the airports in Korea and you know they call them the duty-free stations, all the way into the Philippines in Manila and where I was at in Angeles City. I just did a lot of shopping, and then in return also, of course, up comes Christmas. When I got back to Japan, it was about Christmas time. So there's a lot of holiday sales going on, winter sales. Additionally, online I did a lot of shopping, and all, I just did a lot of shopping. And this is going to be a mix of a lot of tech stuff. There's some tech stuff in here I want to incorporate, obviously. But there's also a lot of other stuff. Other stuff I'm interested in, such as like watches, luxury items, kind of clothing or fashion items, designer items. And again, that's just personally me. So if you're not into that stuff, that's, fine by me. It's going to be a long video. Like I said, it's a huge haul. There's a lot of stuff to go through. And like I said, some of them are gifts, some of them are majority of the stuff I bought, but some are gifts, so I want to give those shout outs appropriate when I show those as well. And by no means, this is no way to show off things I own or have to show, this is how much money. This is just, again, to showcase a lot of the things I'm interested in, and maybe you may be interested in purchasing some of these things, so I'll do my best to link off to the best prices I can find down below online and at the official retailer sites. So I don't really know where to begin with. I guess I'm going to start off with some gifts. Or actually, I want to start off with these two items right here because I'm just sitting on them. So these are two coats I picked up recently. This is a Uniqlo, kind of like just an overcoat right here. And I really wanted a nice kind of a 3-button, like it's kind of like almost looks like a double-breasted coat in the front here. So this is Uniqlo. Uniqlo is a pretty big brand here in Japan. And I know they have a store in New York, I believe on 5th Ave. They're starting to have them all over the place. Even when I was in the Philippines, they had a lot of Uniqlo stores. So Uniqlo is a really nice store here, really great prices, really great material, and this is just a nice little brown coat here that was on one of the winter sales. I'm going to go in a little bit of detail with some of the items if I can show them closer for the smaller items, but for these big items I just kind of want to showcase it. Another jacket I picked up early winter. This is an Imperial Armani leather jacket. I really want a nice leather jacket. This came in brown. You can see right here it says Armani Exchange. Anyways, again, this is just a nice leather jacket, and it's been a while since I've gotten a really good quality leather jacket. And this is definitely one of them, and I really got it at a good deal. And again, it's just a really nice jacket. Again, really basic, Imperial Armani, really nice material. I'm just going to toss that over there. All right, now that's out of the way. Let's talk a little bit about the gifts. Recently, my birthday also passed. My birthday was January 4th, so I do want to highlight some of the gifts that I was fortunate enough to get from some people. First off, a huge shout out to my friend. I don't know if she'll ever watch this video, but Brandy, she got me The Godfather. This is the Francis Ford Coppola collection, of course, the director of Godfather. This is the restoration series in Blu-ray. So really awesome. This is hands down my favorite movie series. I have a huge fascination with the mafia and specifically the Godfather, the Corleone family. So she got me the full restoration on Blu-ray, which is a really awesome gift, and you can see here it's still in the plastic. Additionally, she got me something that corresponds with that, a little poster here that I need to still set up here, and you can't really see it here, but the poster is called The Meeting, and I can't really showcase all of it here, but basically it has some of the top gangsters, both fictional and real gangsters on here. So just to kind of overview, it has people like the Godfather family, the Soprano family, Scarface, Tony Montana. It has Goodfellas on there. It has let's see who else I'm trying to see. Some Robert De Niro from some of he's done a lot of movies in the mafia. Of course, has Al Capone and just a whole bunch of great mafia. The poster is called The Meeting. You may have seen it. You can look it up online. Really, really awesome stuff. Just a great poster that I'm going to hang up here in my office. Okay, so let's go through some other gifts. I'm trying to think here. Let me think. So additionally, I believe I got some clothing gifts from my family for Christmas, and one of the main gift, I got one gift for Christmas, and the older I get, it seems from the more for Christmas I can't ask for much. This year I really try to go all out in terms of buying stuff for my family, but they got me the Soundsticks Wireless by Harman Kardon, so I'm gonna upload a quick overview. You can see this quick. I have an unboxing video. I'll have an unboxing and review, but I'll upload a quick clip here if you haven't seen them. They're really great speakers. They're designed by Johnny Ive. He was in part of the design. These are the Soundstick Wireless 3, I believe. They have Bluetooth wireless, so you can stream with something called TrueStream. Really, really great audio quality. And even for the Bluetooth, which I thought would sound pretty bad streaming-wise, sounds crystal clear. Really, really great bass. It has a subwoofer, and the design of them are really awesome. So that was from my family, my sister and my mother and father. Additionally, they got me this for my birthday. This is just in a Lacoste beanie. Again, winter wear, just a really simple, nice little winter wear thing. And they got me some clothes from Uniqlo. So some really basic things here. I think this is some stuff I got myself too. I got myself a little brown sweater. I guess you can call it a little sweater thing you can wear over. So I just really liked it for the buttons and all that. I know it's really kind of hard to see the material here, and since I'm not wearing it or anything, but again, just a nice Uniqlo, a lot of Uniqlo stuff here. So I'm just going to toss these aside as I go through them. I got myself a pair of gloves because it is winter, so I wanted some nice gloves. So these are just like, not leather. I forget what the material was. I don't know if it says in here, probably not now. But just some kind of like a fur material here, and maybe, I don't know, some like a plastic leather like material there. I got myself as well some jeans here, so just quick things. Again, jeans, really, really basic stuff. Still have the tag on them. These are dark gray, like men's leggings, or I think they're called men's legging jeans, dark gray. Yeah, they're just like a kind of an elastic material, so really nice fit, slim fit. And getting down to it, the stuff that they got me a corduroy shirt, and this color, or this is the same shirt they got me. I got two of them. They got me this material, it's corduroy, in the dark blue, but it's being washed currently. But I went out and bought myself the same shirt in a different color. I really wanted it in a kind of beige material because it is really nice material. It's corduroy. So again, this is all from the Uniqlo here locally in Japan. I think that's about, oh yeah, one more, that's about it. After that, this is just the same version of that brown sweater you saw. I got it in black because, black is just pretty standard color. And I'm pretty sure everybody has a lot of black in their closet. But it attracts a lot of fuzz and all that, so definitely something you need a lint roller for. Alright, enough of those Uniqlo stuff here. Let's get into some other stuff here. Okay, so some other stuff I picked up that are pretty bigger, much more bigger items. Here, of course, is the iPhone 5S box, and I'm looking for my iPhone 5S currently, and I think it's literally under all these mounds of stuff, so I'm not going to sift through it right now. But anyways, I got the iPhone 5S. I have an unboxing of this coming up. I filmed an unboxing of this along with something else I picked up, but this is something I decided to pick up because my contract was coming to an end. Basically, the way it works is my 4S that I had previously, I have a 5, and my 4S before the 5 went to my mom. So now the way it's gonna go is I upgraded her 4S to a 5S, and she got my 5. So we have all three of those phones still, but now she's gonna be using my old 5th generation iPhone, and I have the 5S. I got it in gold, 32 gigabytes, and it was paid off in full because you get points here with SoftBank when you upgrade a lot and get points, and I had a ton of points, so it was really awesome. I got a really good deal on this, and I'm also considering picking up an iPad mini with 3G just because you get a big discount if you're like an existing customer. So yeah, iPhone 5S, this is the big tech one. Obviously I got this for myself, paid for it with some majority of it was taken care of with the points, the rest is just going to be the monthly bill. Again, 5S gold, 32 gigabytes. That's my new my main driver, I should say, in terms of the phone. All right. Aside from that, let's see here. I also picked up some other thing. I turn on my computer here. Oh, this is also a small gift. This is just the Dolce & Gabbana aftershave. My parents got me. Really, really good scent. It says the One Gentleman for men. So I'm not too sure what the scent is. Maybe it's called for the One Gentleman, but really good scent if you're looking for a good after balm or shave. This right here I picked up. Really, really awesome deal. So this is the current watch I'm wearing, and I'll try and get a close-up of this and an overview, so I'll layer some videos over. If not, you can see it right here. This is the Versace watch I picked up. Retails from anywhere from around $1,000 up. Sometimes you can find it a little bit cheaper, maybe 900, 800 in that price point range. Really, really good quality, brand new. So here's the box. You can see Versace, one of the brands I'm really into right now. And like I said, I like designer stuff. I work hard and I like to reward myself for the hard work. And I think anybody should do that, whether you work for yourself or you work a regular job. Obviously, take care of your priorities first. But yeah, definitely something I treated myself to. This is a Versace watch, the warranty and authenticity card in there. Additionally, you just have some pamphlets and all that fun stuff. And I like to keep the boxes of a lot of these things. But yeah, so it's a nice Versace watch. It is in all gold. It's on a leather strap here. The Medusa head is in there, and around the bezel it just says Versace. Really, really nice watch. Again, it's something I saw here at the local store where I buy all my watches. They sell both secondhand and new watches, or previously used, I should say. And yeah, just really, really good stuff. I also have here, this is the Gucci box, made in Italy, it says on the front there. So this is a, let me get the dust bag down or something. Something I picked up while I was traveling through international, the airports in Korea and both in the Philippines. I got a lot of stuff there. And one of the things I was looking for, and I don't want to take this out too much because I haven't even used it that much at all yet. This is my Gucci wallet right here. Really basic. It is a, I think, what do you call these, trifold? Is that what you call it? When you can flip it, like you have the ID thing here and all that. I have they do these little authenticity cards inside, where you can pull it apart and read all about it. I think it's like Italian on one side and English on the other. Anyways, it talks about the Gucci products. I don't use a wallet too much, honestly, nowadays. I previously had an old Louis Vuitton wallet that I've had for a long time, but I just wanted to get one just in case, and I know that the Louis Vuitton one, it's not really showing wear so much, but and because those things last for years. It's just something that I wanted to get. I really like this Gucci signature pattern. It's like the green, red, and green. I also got a belt that matches it. That's not currently in the room right now. But yeah, I just wanted to get this, and I got this to match also along with the laptop bag I picked up while I was at the boutique for Gucci. They also have this, a really good deal on the Gucci. This is the interlocking G print. It's kind of a gloss material right here. You can see right on the, or I'm covering it right here on the end tag, it has that same red, green signature pattern. And it has a little metal buckle right here where it says Gucci, and you can unsnap that. This is just a really basic laptop case. I wanted to get a nice signature laptop case. We got my dad a Louis Vuitton one for his, I believe it was his birthday a couple months back, and I really wanted a nice kind of messenger bag. So I went for a Gucci bag. It has some, nice, material inside, and I kept the tag. I cut it off in here. But yeah, really, really nice materials. It fits my MacBook easily. Obviously, the MacBook is very light and compact. But yeah, just a simple bag. Comes with a shoulder strap right here. And yeah, this is just a Gucci. I need to find out. I don't know the exact, the reference or model number, so I'll have to put that down in the description below along with the wallet. Let's see what else I have here. There's still some more stuff to go through. Very basic in the Louis Vuitton boutique. Louis Vuitton is usually like one of my number one. I pick up a lot of stuff from there every now and then online and at the boutiques. This is just a key holder, and you can use it as a wallet. But I just like it for the key holding purposes. I do have a couple of keys that I need to keep track of aside from what's on my regular keychain. So I picked up one of these, and you just fold it basically, and it buttons. This is in the Damier graphite print. I believe it's pronounced graphite, spelled like graphite. So I have that. I also have here, and it's dust bag. The belt I picked up. I have the boxes here too. I have a lot of boxes, but this is the dust bag for the. This is the Damier Ebene. So this is the brown and dark brown and light brown. And Damier is it's basically that checker pattern. It has the silver buckle here in the front. So yeah, I keep that in here because I've yet to worn it yet. This one at least. So that is that. And let's see what else we have here. Moving on to some other. Let's go on with more watches first here. So some more watches. This was one of my Christmas gifts from my father. It's a Stour watch. Just a really basic. I believe it's called the Moon Phase. Moon Phase, I believe, is it? Or 27 jewels. I believe the Moon Phase watch. Really basic. But really nice looking Stour watch. Genuine leather right here on the band, or on the straps. The band is made out of, looks like I'm guessing a stainless steel. Really, really nice. I'm going to have to get a close-up on this so you can see it better. But basically, it has 3 dials inside. It has a dial for the date in terms of the month, the day, and it has a 24-hour moon phase cycle. Shows you when it's light or dark outside. Really nice casual and also kind of dressy watch. So that was just a real nice pickup he got for Christmas, and that was well appreciated because, again, I have a huge fascination, and I'm building up a pretty big collection of watches, as you're going to be able to tell. Another box from Burberry here. This I got, excuse me, this I actually got months ago, maybe prior to December, yeah, maybe a month before, maybe 2 months ago, I'm not too sure. This was a late graduation gift I got from the family, because I didn't really get anything for graduation, and that's it's no problem with me. And I know it's kind of hard for my family to pick out gifts for me, because the one great thing about working for yourself and being dependent, it's that you can buy whatever, what it is you want, and you can save up for it. And I take great pride in that, so I understand from time to time when they have to pick gifts out, it's kind of hard. But they got a really nice basic, this is the Burberry, I do not know the reference ID, I want to say the reference ID is not even in here, I think. Alright, so this, finally found it. This is the BU9101. So yeah, BU9101 Burberry with a signature kind of that kind of checker pattern in here. It is in black inside, so the inside's black. It's just a stainless steel watch, no two-tone. It's just really simple, really lightweight, really casual watch, and that's what I like. I have a lot of dressy watches, and the Burberry ones. I really do like Burberry's brand. Obviously, I'll show you some other stuff here. But yeah, this is a really nice gift. It's yet to be worn because I need to adjust the links. It's still wrapped in the plastic actually in the back here. So definitely a really nice pickup, or not pickup, but I guess gift. And I'll definitely be wearing that in the future once I get the links adjusted, etc. Because I have a two-tone Burberry that matches it. And again, Burberry, just really solid watches here. All right, let me put that down. Quick things, I picked up 2 scarves. This is the Versace Egyptian print scarf in white and black. Really basic. Their scarves are really good deals. I think I got them for like $60 each, maybe. So again, another Versace Egyptian print scarf. I've been wearing this one recently. That's why it's a little bit wrinkled. But this is the one that just has the Medusa heads, and this one is two-tone, or it's 2 colors to it. So this is the light brown and dark brown in the inside. So it looks really nice when you're wearing it. Like I said, I've been getting into Versace a lot lately, and that came in. They both come in like these little. You can't really see it, but pouches, or like little pouches. It says Versace right here in gold. It has a Medusa head embroidered right there. So really nice scarf boxes. So I guess that's what you call them, or scarf sleeves, I guess. This right here is a Hope for the Philippines shirt. This actually came in just around Christmas time. This is just a custom-made shirt that I got. It was from hopefromthephilippines.org, I believe. I made a video for this. HFTP is United. You can find them on Google, anything like that. They were basically doing a t-shirt campaign, or if you bought some t-shirts, you could donate money to help out that of the high-end relief fund. So that was a shirt I got from that. So it's a pretty nice shirt. And another thing, I've been looking for a new cologne, and I rarely, prior to a couple of years ago, I never really wore cologne all that much and stuff like that. But as I grew up, obviously, obviously I got interested in that, and obviously the hygiene and all of that. So I got a Bulgari Man set. This is Bulgari Man. That's what the scent is called, and you can see a really nice box. This comes with a aftershave, again, a balm aftershave. I've yet to use that because I have the other one. I have the Bulgari Man cologne right here. I've been using that a little bit. And this is the deodorant. I have some deodorant right now, so I haven't opened this, but this is the deodorant spray. So, again, a nice little box set. Retails for maybe anywhere from like $70 to $60. You can get that, so, or $60 to $70. So, again, Bulgari Man set. Pretty nice. So, yeah. Moving on, this is a Burberry scarf. This was purchased at Incheon in Korea. They have a little Burberry boutique there, so they have 2 boutiques. So, this is just a little scarf, has little frilly things on the end. Really nice, just really basic. Again, and I really like, this is the Novacek pattern, I believe. I'm a huge fan of these Burberry patterns, and it's just a nice scarf to have, especially now in the wintertime. So you can see a lot of the stuff I got is winter apparel. I think last but not least, and here's the iPhone finally, after I move everything off. I showed this unboxed. Obviously there's nothing in it, but I have an unboxing video coming up with the iPhone 5S. I unboxed my Western Digital my Passport Ultra. I needed like a terabyte drive, and I got a really good deal. This is a 2 terabyte drive actually, so even better. I'm not gonna fill that up, but it's 2 terabytes. I needed a portable drive, something that wasn't AC powered but USB powered. So it's USB 3.0 powered. Just a really easy to use external hard drive, and I needed that because my main drive is starting to get full, so I want to throw off a lot of stuff. And I'm thinking about probably buying another one to use as a permanent time machine backup drive. All right, and I believe actually that is almost about everything, right? Oh no, okay, I guess I saved the best for last here. So this right here is a gift I got for myself, and this kind of deserves a lot of attention in itself because it's obviously a bigger purchase. I'm a huge fan. I've been collecting watches, like I said, for about a year and a half now, maybe almost 2 years. I've been fascinated ever since I saw my dad's first Rolex. I bought some watches after that. I wore some, not no name brands, but lower level brands until I really got an appreciation, not just for the brand names of the watches, but watches to me symbolize so much. I actually just did a whole video on that, obviously. Watches to me symbolize time, obviously. Time is money and all of that, appreciating time, making the best use of your time. But it's also craftsmanship to me. It's also, I like to buy good quality products. Not just because of their brand name. I like to buy stuff that's going to last. And it's sort of a minimalism sense, that they say less is more. I believe that principle, but also I believe the principle that if you buy good quality things, you need to buy things less often. Good quality things last you a long time. For my wallet, for example, like I said, I just got that Gucci wallet replacement, but that's something that I haven't had to replace in years. Watches, again, are something that I can collect and pass on. So yeah, definitely, some people may find it ridiculous the amount of money you spend on some of these things, but again, they are luxury brands for a reason, of course, and they deserve that respect and recognition that the brands have earned. So this right here is a watch I picked up as a personal birthday gift to myself. 19 is not as I drop the holder there, 19 is not a big age by any means, really, I guess, but it is a step closer to me for 20, and 20, I told myself I'm going to accomplish a lot of things, and one of the watches I wanted to get myself by then, and I was able to pick it up. I have one already in, here it is. This is the Rolex, I have them here on my case, watch case. The Rolex, these are the Datejust, so these are the latest Datejust, but these are the Datejust with the diamond bezel, or not bezel, but they're in the actual dial, the diamond dial. So the reference number, this is the new ones where they they etch it inside the actual bezel here, so you can see it and stuff like that. So you can see the serial or the reference number, I believe. And I think previously they used to have the hologram stickers, but I replaced this one with a leather strap. I know you can't really see it. This is the blue vignette Rolex. I've owned this for a couple months now. Yeah, I bought it a couple months back. But the most recent one I want to buy the same Datejust because I'm a huge fan of the Datejust with the diamond dials. And I have it right here, as you can see. And I'm going to get a better close-up of this, and maybe I can actually do that right here. As you can see right there, this is the Rolex Datejust diamond dial, as you can see there. Diamonds on the dial. 18 karat gold within the inside, so it's a gold face. As you can see, if I can get the lighting right or the focus point right. Datejust I like because they're very casual. They can be very casual watches that you can that will catch somebody's eye, but they're also very much so dress watches. Obviously, this is the two-tone gold, and of course you can see here gold and silver, or the gold and stainless steel there. Clasp band as what it is with the Rolex crown right here. You can kind of see that. Sorry, the DSLR is on manual right now. But yeah, so this is one of my, obviously, prized possessions along with the other Rolex. The first Rolex I bought was the Rolex Submariner reference. I'm not too positive on the references in this case. I'll have to post that in. But again, this is just a really, really classic watch, and I was able to get a really solid deal on this. This was from the secondhand store, not used. This one wasn't used. They sell brand new and used. Or sorry. I was able to get a really good deal on this, and like I said, this is one of my prized possessions. The Rolex, one of my Rolexes here, and like I said, I was able to get a really, really good deal on this. So putting the money down on this was definitely worth it. I see these as investments, not only for myself, but something, like I said, I'll be able to pass on. And I really like these Datejusts, and I want to collect them more in the future with the different color dials and all that, and the newer editions. So again, this one right here is 18 karat. This is the blue vignette. I keep them. I have a nice little. It's kind of like a crocodile skin watch. It's not actual crocodile skin. Crocodile skin watch case. I'm trying to get a bigger watch case to accompany everything, because for my nicer watches, I like to keep them on display. The Burberry ones, etc. The ones I don't wear too often, I keep them in the actual boxes that I have stacked up over here. So again, these are obviously the prized possessions of the whole, and the most expensive, definitely, of the whole haul. So that pretty much sums up the haul, guys. I know it is a long video, and if you made it to this end, I really do appreciate it. My voice is starting to give more and more. A mixture of a lot of luxury stuff, but also some technology stuff, some pretty big technology purchases and gifts in there as well. It's crazy, this wasn't, except for the speakers were a Christmas gift. A lot of the stuff was purchased from the stuff that I worked hard for. I saved up, and like I said, it is I think you're only obligated every now and then to go out there, and I'm not saying go blow money and buy everything you want, but be smart with it and all of that, but also go out there and reward yourself. I have a video coming up that's going to address more of this in detail, but I feel that these things in life that you think are unobtainable, and half the stuff, more than half of the stuff in this haul, I would have never thought I would be able to afford. If you told me that 6-7 years ago, I wasn't even interested in half of this stuff back then. But it is through hard work. It is through it is through hard times and good times. It's through the ups and the downs, and ambition and drive and passion, that I was able to obtain a lot of these things from the businesses I run, from the money I've saved up, and being smart with the money at the same time. I could have easily blown a lot of this elsewhere and prior, but a lot of that goes into savings. A lot of it gets allocated where it needs to get allocated to. But yeah. So that conducts the holiday time frame, December up to now. Haul. A lot of crazy stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed these semi-unboxings, these looks at these products and stuff like that. And with that, I have a lot of stuff to clean. So with that, guys, I will catch you all in the next video.